Hello students. First of all, I extend my warm welcome to you people for being a part of this institution, and I wish all success and good luck for your bright future. I take this opportunity to introduce me as Miss Lakshmi Murgod, one of your teaching faculty, going to deal with your botany optional for this academic. Today, I brought up this session with brief introduction regarding botany optional, which is prescribed by Rani Chennamma University, Belgaum. So, this session will be an introductory part for you people. Before we proceed to our actual syllabus, let me refresh you with few keywords which already had been taught you in your previous classes. Most of you thinking why? Might be, isn't it? That we come to know in our syllabus part. Here, up to your PU classes, you have studied plants and animals in common as one subject called biology. But in degree classes, we are going to study the plants and animals in their purest form in two different subjects with respective subjects botany and zoology. Botany purely deals with the study of plants, whereas the zoology deals with the study of animals. So, let's begin. The first keyword is biodiversity. What is biodiversity? The term biodiversity refers to the variety of living organisms. The variety of living organisms called biodiversity. The biodiversity brings together the different species and forms of life. It is a shortened form, two words which constitute biological and diversity called biodiversity. Biological diversity. It refers to all the variety of life that can be found on earth, that is plants, animals, fungi and microorganisms, as well as to the communities that they form and the habitats in which they live. This is regarding biodiversity. Next keyword is microbes. These microbes are microorganisms which are microscopic in existence as unicellular, multicellular or in the form of cluster of cells. These are called microbes. They can be studied in 6 major types. Which are they? That is bacteria, archaea, fungi, protozoa, algae and viruses. Microbes usually study under these 6 following types. The study of microbes or the study of microorganisms is called as microbiology. Here we study the microbes with the help of microscope, which are not visible for our naked eyes, that we study under using the microscope. Hence the study of microbes called microbiology. Our next term is algae. Algae are photosynthetic organisms that possesses photosynthetic pigments such as chlorophyll. What are algae? These are the photosynthetic organisms that possesses photosynthetic pigments such as chlorophyll. However, they lack true roots, stems and leaves. These may be of unicellular or multicellular in nature. The scientific study of algae is called phycology. Yes, phycology, it is the scientific study of algae. Next terms, fungi. Fungi, the kingdom of usually a multicellular eukaryotic organisms that are heterotrophs. Here term the heterotrophs. Heterotrophs means which are not able to synthesize their own food material, but they depend on the other organisms for the food because they lack the chlorophyll pigment which is necessary for the photosynthesis. This we can see in the algae. Algae, those are called autotrophs. Why? Because they include chlorophyll pigment. They synthesize their own food material with the help of photosynthesis process. Here in fungi, they have important roles in nutrient recycling in an ecosystem. They reproduce both sexually and asexually and also shows symbiotic association with plants and animals. Which is the best example for symbiotic association? Any guess? Yes, exactly the right one. Which one? Lichens. Lichens are the ideal example for this symbiotic association in which algal and fungal member come together in mutual understanding forming the symbiotic relationship without harming each other, in which algae synthesize the food and fungi gives the shelter to the algae. They form the symbiotic association. In fungi, there are three major types of fungi. The one is unicellular. The best example for unicellular is yeast. Second, molds. Molds are a multicellular fungi. And third one is the mushroom. These are the common we see, which are the spore bearing fruiting body, mushrooms. The study of fungi is called as mycology. What? The study of fungi is called mycology. Next term is Archegoniata or Archegoniate. The vascular plants which bear the reproductive cell called the spores. The such spores are called as Archegonium. The spores are called Archegonium. Such spores are seen in mosses, liverworts, ferns and in conifers. Usually the bryophytes, pteridophytes and gymnosperms are called archegoniate plants. Why? Because the archegonium seen in these categories of plants. Here, what is archegonium? Archegonium is a multicellular structure or an organ of an gametophyte phase of plant producing containing the ovum or female gamete. Archegonium is the female gamete present in gametophytic phase. The plants which consist archegonium, those are called as archegoniate plants. Here we studied regarding few keywords. Why? Because our paper with the title The Biodiversity of Microbes, Algae, Fungi and Archegoniata. Our title is Biodiversity of Microbes, Algae, Fungi and Archegoniata. Here the BSc Botany syllabus for CBCS scheme. What is this CBCS? The choice based credit system which is prescribed by Rani Chennamma University, Belgavi. Here the part 1 under the paper code BOTDS C T 1.1 T the theory part. The title of the paper is Biodiversity, Microbes, Algae, Fungi and Archegoniata. The prescribed hour is 4 hours per week, the theory. In the practical, 3 hours per week. Here, the marks allotted is out of, in theory section, out of 100, the 20 is allotted for IA, that is internal assessment, whereas 80 marks for theory exam. The subject credits for 3. Theory credits for 3, whereas practical 10 marks is allotted for internal assessment and 40 marks for your practical examination. The total marks is 50, that credits 1. Total your botany paper consists of 150 marks, that credits 4. Here we study under 4 unit. The first unit regarding viruses, bacteria, viral plant diseases, bacterial plant diseases, which we study in unit 1, that is comes under microbes. As I mentioned before, our paper title biodiversity of microbes, algae, fungi and archegonata. Under this paper title, we have 4 subunits. In 4 subunits, the first one is viruses, bacteria, viral plant diseases, bacterial plant diseases. In second unit, we will study regarding algae, fungi, fungal diseases, symbiotic association, that is the account on lichens. Third one, the introduction to archegonate and bryophytes. The fourth unit, we going to deal with pteridophytes and gymnosperms. Here we see in detail what we have to study in unit 1. As I stated, unit 1 includes viruses, bacteria, viral plant diseases, bacterial plant diseases. The allotted time period is for 15 hours. First, under viruses, we are going to study its discovery, general structure, replication, that is in general account, DNA virus, that is T phase, lytic and lysogenic cycle, and RNA virus, that is TMV, tobacco mosaic virus. Here next, the economic importance of viruses. In bacteria, the discovery of bacteria, general characteristics and cell structure of bacteria, the reproduction, that is vegetative, asexual and recombination. Under these, the conjugation, transformation and transduction we study in detail. Next, the economic importance of bacteria. Under plant viral diseases, we study TMV, that is tobacco mosaic virus, vein clearing, dark ring, yellowing and BBTV diseases, that is banana bunchy top virus diseases. Next, under the bacterial plant diseases, we study citrus canker, bacterial blight and crown gall disease, which we all study in unit 1. Next comes unit 2, that is algae, fungi, fungal diseases, symbiotic association, that is lichens. The described hour is 15 hours. Under algae, we study general characteristics, ecology and distribution of algae. Next, range of thallus organization and reproduction in algae. Next, the classification of algae given by Smith. Next comes the morphology and life cycles of the following. Which are they? The first one is nostoc, the Oregonium, Vachera, Volvox, Ectocarpus and Protactospermum. Next, the economic importance of algae. These are all the points we study under unit 2. Here under fungi, introduction, general characteristics, ecology and significance, range thallus of organization, cell wall composition, nutrition, reproduction and classification in fungi, true fungi general characteristics, ecology and significance. Here we study the life cycle of Rhizopus, Penicillium, Cercospora, Puccinia and Agaricus, which we study under fungi. Next, under the fungal diseases, we study late blight of potato, white rust of Albugo candida, black rust of Puccinia. Next, powdery mildew and early blight of tomato. Under lichens, the general account, reproduction and its significance. Next, mycorrhiza. Under mycorrhiza, two types. The one is the ectomycorrhiza and the second one is the endomycorrhiza and its significance, which comes under lichens. Here in the unit 3, we are going to study the introduction to archegonate and bryophytes. Again, the allotted time period is for 15 hours. Under the Introduction to Archegoniata, we study unifying features of archegoniates, transition to land habit. Next, the alternation of generation. The alternation of generation, which includes the two phases, that is the gametophytic phase and the sporophytic phase, which lie alternately, that is called the alternation of generation. Under bryophytes, we study the general characteristics, adaptations to the land habit, classification, range of thallus organization, classification up to family. Next comes the morphology, anatomy and the reproduction of Rixia, Marchantia, Anthoceras and Funaria. Here the development is not required. Here only study the morphology, anatomy and the reproduction. Next comes the ecology and the economic importance of bryophytes with special mention of Sphagnum. Next, the unit 4, that is pteridophytes and gymnosperms. Under pteridophytes, first we study the general characteristics, classification, early land plants, that is Lepidodendron, Lepidopcarpon and Calamithes, which is called, these are fossils which we seen early in the land, but they are now extinct. Those are called as the fossils. Next comes the classification, that is up to the family level, morphology, anatomy and reproduction of Selaginella, Equisetum and Pteris. Next comes heterospory, seed habit and stellar evolution. Next comes the ecological and economical importance of pteridophytes. These all we see under the pteridophytes. Under gymnosperms, we study general characteristics, classification again up to the family level, the morphology, anatomy and reproduction of Cycas, Gnetum and Pinus. Last, the ecological and economic importance of gymnosperms. This we study in unit 4. Here, they have given the question paper pattern which constitutes for 80 marks. Here, in the first part, they have given any 10 sub questions you have to answer which consist for 2 marks, that is 10 into 2, 20. You have to answer for 10 questions which consist 2 marks, which gives 20. In next option, they have given the question 2, they have sub 2 questions A and B, each consist 5 marks. For question 2, you have option question 3. Out of question 2 and question 3, you have to answer any one. Either you go for question 2 or question 3, but you have to answer for both A and B under the same question. A and B for 2, question number 2, or A and B for question number 3. The question number 2 or question number 3 which constitute for 10 marks, which includes 2 questions, 2 sub questions, that is A and B, which are same. Again, you may answer for question number 4 or question number 5. Again, you have answer for 6 or question number 7. Either you have to choose question number 6 or question number 7. Same in question number 8 or question number 9, you may answer for question number 8 or question number 9. But you have to answer of the sub questions A and B for the same question. Here they have given the instruction, the question number, that is up to 12 sub questions. The each 3 questions comes from one unit, that is from unit 1 there are 3 sub questions, from unit 2 3 sub questions, again from unit 3 3 sub questions, and from unit 4 again 3 sub questions. This is for the 2 marks questions. Next, for 5 marks questions, question number 2 and question number 3 from unit 1. Here the question number 2 and question number 3 from unit 1. Next, question number 4 and question number 5 from unit 2. Next, the question number 6 and question number 7 is from unit 3. Next, the question number 8 and question number are from unit 4. Here, in case students has to answer either questions number 2 or 3, 4 or 5, 6 or 7, 8 or 9, In case if you have answer for both 2 and 3, they will see the highest marks allotted out of question number 2 or question number 3, that is considered. This is the pattern of your question paper. In next session, we will see regarding the practical part under the paper title Biodiversity, Microbes, Algae, Fungi and Archegonata. I will come up with the class with we are going to study in our practical part. What are the things, what are the titles that we going to deal in our practical section. I hope you enjoyed this introductory part. Until next session, thank you.